Hello, you lovely people. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon. Let's go, Pikachu. I'm Nai. We are back on Route 23, heading towards Victory Road, because there is a Pokemon that is supposed to spawn right about here that we have not seen yet. Hey, 5 golden Nanab berries. Useful. So we're going to kind of hang out in this spot for a few minutes. There it is. Hello. So Execute was the Pokemon in question. I actually need to catch 3 of them. 1 for the Execute slot, 1 for the Evolution slot, and 1 for a very special purpose. And it looks like Execute's just going to be easy for me. Man, that is convenient. Oh, man, I love it when it's going to be nice and convenient. I did get a level up because I went back and caught an extra Poliwhirl, an extra Poliwag. Apparently, you can just catch Poliwhirls. The heads attract each other and spin around. There must be 6 heads for it to maintain balance. Okay, so let's, while I, oh, there's another one. Hold on. Come here. Here's number 2. And I need, as I said, I need 1 more. Because I need to evolve 2 of them. There's number 2. Let's see if we can get the 3rd one. I kind of neglected to remember Execute as the, one of the Pokemon that I definitely needed to grab. I thought it was inside of the Victory Road, and it definitely isn't. So we're waiting for just 1 more. Come on, Execute. Just 1 more, friend. That's a Nidorino. Lots of Nidorinos, Nidorans, Fearos. But we don't want any of those. We need another Execute. Just 1 more. Come on, then we can move on. Because we're doing the Elite Four today. I mean, all of it. We're beating the Elite Four today. There we go. Hello. Okay. Here we are, guys. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, the first 2 were caught really easily. Is this one going to be just as easy? Oh, God, I love that. Okay. It's time to do some stuff. Well, if Omanite evolves, I'd be really pleased if Omanite evolved right now. It didn't. I'm therefore not pleased. Okay, let's go to our Pokebox. So I need 2 Executes. Actually, didn't want that in place of Omanite, but that's fine. 2 Executes and a Poliwhirl. I already had a Poliwhirl, so I didn't actually need that one. I think that's good. Omanite, let's go ahead and throw you back in. Okay. Off to the power-up bucket. So, Execute is a Leaf Stone evolution. There's 3 of them total in the game that I recall off the top of my head. Execute is 1. Bellsprout's 2nd evolution gets you the 2nd one. And Gloom is the 3rd one. Okay. So Executor. Its cries are very noisy. This is because each of the 3 heads thinks about whatever it likes. Oh, okay. And is it gonna go? It's gonna learn Stomp. Okay. Sure, we'll put that instead of Sleep Powder. Another Pokemon that I never use. I've got a very specific Pokemon that I like to use, and I find that it differs from player to player. Every player has a team that they like. I actually need to do a 2nd Executor. Unfortunately, there's no way to skip this animation. At least not that I'm aware of. There is an option to let you skip cutscenes in the options menu, but I don't want to skip, like, standard cutscenes. Okay, there's the 2nd one. No. Keep your old moves. And then a Water Stone onto Poliwhirl, turn it into Poliwrath. Awesome. That is the stuff right there. Excellent. Or excellent, if you prefer. I know you don't. I just had to make the joke. So it's powerful using all the muscles in its body. It can even overtake world-class swimmers. That must piss off the world-class swimmers. Fine. I was actually going to say no, but apparently I didn't click the right button. Let's swap out here. Why does it get to learn Hydro Pump that early? Terrible. Okay. There we go. Let's go back into the Pokemon box. And Venusaur goes back into the party. Blastoise goes back into the party. And now Charizard gets to go back into the party. Charizard's a little bit behind in levels, unfortunately. But I think we'll catch him up really darn quick. Let's go check... did not want that. Let's go check our Pokedex real quick. And let's validate what's in here. So we've seen 147 Pokemon. There are still 3 Pokemon we haven't seen. Let's see which ones they are. We have not seen Machamp, Gengar. Sorry, technically 4 of them because we have seen Mew. Machamp, Gengar, Dragonite, and Mewtwo are the 4 that we are currently missing. So let's double check to see what we are missing in here. And let's see. So that's not in this version. That's not in this version. That's not in this version. That's a trade evolution. That's not in this version. That's a trade evolution. I have to just trade for that. That I can't catch yet. That's not in this version. That's not in this version. I can't even catch that yet, and we're working on evolving that. This we're working on evolving. I can't even catch this yet, and both Gengar and Machamp are both trade evolutions. So we have done it, guys. We have caught them all. Well, at least all that we can catch now. The last ones that I have to catch, I can't even catch until after the Elite Four. So there's literally nothing for me left to do than to fight the Elite Four right now. Let's do it. But, naturally, before we fight the Elite Four, we have a couple last things we have to solve. First of all, let's talk to you. Am I done with my shopping? Is my party healed up? Yeah, we're not quite ready for that yet. What's up? If I have an Executor, you'll trade my Executor for it. Sure, I'll trade an Executor for an Executor. That seems about right. So he's got the Alolan version of the Executor. If you're really so proud of it, why are you getting rid of it? To Examan. Okay. I wonder if that's a nickname. Holy crap, that neck. I love that you can't even see its head. Okay. I never noticed that it had a kiwi face on its tail. Okay. They do get pretty tall. All right, let's go to the shop. There's the last couple things we need here. I got plenty of Pokeballs, not worried about that. Let's go ahead and buy another 14 Hyper Potions. We may need them. We're going to go ahead and buy 20 Full Restores. Full Restores clears all, I don't think I need any more Max Potions. Full Restores clears all status effects and also full heals. Speaking of full heals, actually I have 18 of those, don't need those anymore. I will need revives. Anything else I need? I think we're good. Still not done yet, though. What's up? Hi. The Pokemon League, I'll face the Elite Four all in a row. If I lose, I have to start all over again. Okay. I do not need another Lure. Thank you. Can't even beat the first member of the Elite Four. Oh, that sucks. What's up with you? Everyone calls her Madam Memorial. She has every move that a Pokemon learns as it grows. And she can also help my Pokemon remember any of those moves it has let go in the past. She'll help my Pokemon recover their lost moves in exchange for heart scales if I have any. Let's take a look and see what they might have. Amnesia. Let's see, what does Amnesia do again? No, don't need it. Power Whip. These include moves that I missed because I evolved them too early. That's why I'm checking. And there's Solar Beam. But I can just flat teach this, so I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, we're going to give up on learning anything. Okay, let's see what Blastoise can learn. Flash Cannon, Fake Out, Aqua Jet. Hydro Pump. Think I'm going to pass. Its accuracy is too low. Accuracy of 80. Think we'll be fine without that. Yep, we're going to skip on that. Let's go check Charizard. Charizard's a little bit low in level. Counter Crunch. Ooh, Heat Wave. Fire Spin. There's Flamethrower. Flare Blitz, I'm just going to teach it by way of TM. So not a big deal. So no one needs any of that. And lastly, let's see what Pikachu needs to learn. Or could have learned. Thundershock, Growl, Tail, double kick, double team. Nothing I want. Cool. Pikachu has exactly what he needs. Exactly what she needs. Okay, we are now at the Elite Four, and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Let's go look at the TM case real quick. I want to sort these by number. 3, 4, 5. We're missing TM 6, 7, TM 9. Let's see. 17 and 18 and 19. 25. 28, 30. 43. 48. And 60. Okay. So let's take a look. Power 110 accuracy. I actually prefer Ice Beam in this case. Omanite can learn Stealth Rock, but Omanite's not gonna learn Stealth Rock. Venusaur already knows Mega Drain. Wasn't the one I thought it was. Power 110, accuracy 85. That's a special. That's a physical. Our special is higher than physical, not by much, but it is. So I think we're going to go ahead and drop Fire Punch. As much as I liked having it earlier. The question is, I'm going to go ahead and learn Solar Beam on Venusaur. As opposed to Razor Leaf. Okay. Outrage is Dragon type. It is power based. Unfortunately, Venusaur cannot learn Calm Mind. I did want to check that. Nobody can use Dazzling Gleam, which is kind of a shame. And I think that was about it for the ones that I wanted to teach my Pokemon. Everybody could learn Rest. Don't only want anybody to learn Rest, but they could. Okay. I'm pretty content with where we are. Let's go ahead and go to the Pokemon Center. Let's heal up real quick. And this is it. All the prep we needed. We are ready to rock. Let's go see what this Ace Trainer has to say. If you go on ahead, you'll face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. Indigo Plateau, the highest Pokemon authority, Pokemon League headquarters. So here's the cheatsy thing, and I was actually wondering if the game was going to stop me from doing this, and apparently it's not, which kind of interests me. In the original Pokemon League, you had, like, what you went in with was all you had, because the only way to go to the Pokemon box was to exit back to the Pokemon Center, which you could only do if you lost. But in here, if I had high-level Pokemon, I could pull them out of the box at any time, thus obviating the need to go in with a team that's balanced to face the entire Elite Four on one go. This is Lorelei of the Elite Four. She helped us outside of Rock Tunnel. No one can best her when it comes to icy Pokemon. My Pokemon will be at her mercy when they are rock solid, because frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. If you say so. So here's the fun thing about ice Pokemon. Ice typically overlaps with water. I have a Pikachu. Okay, Pikachu. I'm counting on you to sweep this, buddy. Zippy zap your way to victory, my friend. Ooh, almost one-shot it. Almost. So here comes Waterfall. That was a TM once upon a time. And Pikachu is going to finish it. Now, I'm also interested in the fact that the Elite Four typically only carry 5 Pokemon. Again, I'm not sure why they don't carry a full party, but that's fine. I'm not going to ask. Awesome. Here comes Jinx. Now, Fire would also be nice to have here, but Charizard's about 8 levels too low for this nonsense. Man, why we're just slightly too low to be one-shotting everything. That's kind of depressing. So Pikachu's going to be asleep, huh? Okay, well, let's switch to Floaty Fall. So what is Jinx going to do while Pikachu's asleep? Somehow Pikachu avoided the attack while asleep. Blizzard is a pretty low accuracy move in the first place. It's about 70 accuracy, I believe. Now, are you actually get the freeze effect? No. Okay, cool. Come on, Pikachu. There we go. Another Floaty Fall. And away goes Jinx. Pikachu gets a bunch of experience points, so does everybody else. Time for Cloyster. Once again, water Pokemon. That's kind of the problem with ice. They tends to overlap with other things. Wow, this thing has health. Here comes a Hydro Pump. Smacking Pikachu in the face. So Pikachu's having a little bit of trouble. I'm going to go ahead and heal up. This is why we went ahead and used, bought all this stuff. Here's the thing. The Elite Four will frequently heal their Pokemon in the middle of combat. So I don't actually feel bad about doing that because it is something the Elite Four will also do. Usually. I'm actually not sure why Lorelei didn't heal those first 2 Pokemon when they were on the edge of, like Death's Door. Because healing has priority over any move, so you can't get them before they heal. Time for Lapras. You knew Lapras was coming, right? Because they were riding Lapras. God, man, the HP on these Pokemon is just kind of amazing. It's kind of obnoxious, too. By the way, we have been saving items throughout the entire game that I have not used, including stuff like Ethers. And PP Up, actually, that I'm probably not going to use any PP Ups. So don't worry, we're not going to run out of our power moves. Hey, Venusaur hits level 51. Awesome. Going to be useful because you can see the level... Slowbro. Nice. You can see the levels that the Elite Four are going to be hitting. So they're about 50, 51-ish. My dog's legs are moving. It's like she's asleep on her side on my bed. And her legs are moving as if she's running her sleep, but her eyes are ever so slightly open. So I'm trying to see if she's actually asleep or not. I think she is. Because normally if I look over at her while she's awake, her tail wags. Charizard hits level 44. Awesome. Omanyte hits level 33. Double awesome. Wants to learn Protect. Screw that noise. And the first of the Elite Four is gone. Lorelei has been knocked out. Yep, I have gotten stronger since we last met. We last met when when my Pokemon were like level 20. And as a hint, I could have handled all of those Team Rocket punks by myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm just gonna pop a max potion. We're gonna move on. Next is Bruno. Bruno uses fighting types. You know what fighting types are weak against? Flying. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. He has lived and trained with his fighting type Pokemon, and that'll never change. They're gonna grind me down with superior power. Dude, your butt must hurt. Like, that looked painful. Moving my hand between me and her, and she's not reacting at all, so I think she's actually asleep. That is... Wait. You said fighting type Pokemon. That's not a fighting type Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead and let Venusaur do some work here. Yeah. Like, I was a little bit surprised. He's probably always led with an Onix, but, you know, I was a little bit surprised to see an Onix suddenly show up in my face there. Let's go ahead and do a Mega Drain. Just get rid of that nonsense right now. Bye, Onix. And Venusaur's back to full health. Okay, now depending on what he uses, I may or may not do growth strats. Now, he's using Hitmonchan. The reason he's using Hitmonchan is because he wants to do Fire Punch. I guarantee this Hitmonchan knows Fire Punch. I believe I remember that. So, we're not going to allow that to happen. We're just going to pull out Pikachu, and Pikachu's going to use... Pikachu's going to go ahead and use Floaty Fall. And we had the... Yep, there's Fire Punch. We had the 5% miss there. That's fine. Pikachu's not going to miss this time. Didn't quite take out Hitmonchan, however. There's an Ice Punch, so Ice Punch would also have been fairly negative for us to have received on Venusaur. Bet you he knows Electric Punch, too. Goodbye, Hitmonchan. So now we're going to do Machamp. I will go ahead and switch back to Venusaur for this one. So Machamp is one of the, 4 Pokemon we have never seen before. No other trainer has one of these. Okay, let's do growth strats. Growth number 1. And depending on what move he uses, that's going to decide how many of these I do. Earthquake. Okay, how much damage is it going to do? Some. I'm going to do two growths, and then a Mega Drain. Yeah, that's what I thought. So he's just going to use that. If he gets a crit, we're in trouble. He didn't get a crit, so we're good. Excelente. Okay, Mega Drain it is. Let's get my health back. Did not take out Machamp with that. That actually surprises me a fair bit. But these Pokemon have had more health than I was really expecting, so I shouldn't be very surprised, should I? Actually, these fights are taking a little bit longer than I expected, so we will probably finish up with the next Elite Four member and then cut the episode there, and then we will finish up next episode. Down goes Machamp. Venusaur gets a fair amount of points. Poliwrath's coming out. Oh, hey, we can get all of our health back here. Okay, Venusaur. Get your health. There we go. And I think we'll use Petal Dance for the final Pokemon. Dude, I'm sorry, Bruno. I just had your number. Like, here comes Hitmonlee. Now, what I can't remember is if Hitmonlee has, fire kicks. But I don't want to give it the chance to actually do anything about it. Has Rock Slide. Okay. That was not particularly effective. So this will be the first time I have faced the red and blue Elite Four without a Gengar in my party. I was going to actually get my Haunter to be Gengar, but we kind of left Haunter behind some time ago. If I defeated you, then your job is done. It's time for me to face my next challenge. You'll notice that each of the Elite Four is handing off to me 10k in Pokebucks. So now we get Agatha. Let's go ahead and do some healing. Agatha is a ghost user. I'll go ahead and use... Do I have any normal potions? Use a fresh water. Okay. Okay, let's see. Max Ether, fully restore the PP of a single move. Max Elixir restores PP of all moves. I'm going to go ahead and do that with Pikachu. And with Venusaur. Neat. Okay, I think I'm just going to stick with Pikachu for this fight. Is Agatha the Elite Four? Yep, Oak really does like me. You look a lot like him. He was once tough and handsome. He's a shadow of his former self. He just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's a fool. Pokemon for battling. Will you show me how a real trainer battles? I'm going to show you what a real trainer can do. Don't you even with me, old lady. So Agatha, the user of Ghost Pokemon, throws out an Arbok. Why? Because she saw how well it worked with Jesse and James, I guess. Cool. Let's start with this. Paralysis? No paralysis. Poison Jab. Hopefully it won't actually land the poison. If it does, I'm not too worried about it. Yep, we're fine. And Zippy Zap. Should take out the Arbok. No, wow. Pokemon, they have health. And a fair amount of it to boot. Pikachu gets poisoned. That sucks. Pikachu, I'm really worried about you. Get rid of the poison. Okay. Well, that didn't get rid of the poison, so apparently we have to do this all on our lonesome. Pikachu's going to take some damage, so we are going to be swapping out to another Pokemon no matter what. This is where the full restores come in. Okay, so Gengar, she's swapping out to her strongest Pokemon now. I think we're going to swap out to Venusaur. Or do I want to swap out to Blastoise? I think Venusaur's probably the best choice. Blastoise has a purpose on his team. He is going to solo one member of the Elite Four. And it's going to have to be the next one, because it's not this one. You already know that. Okay. Mega Evolution. Growth. Let's get to it. Okay. Will-o-the-Wisp comes out. The only use of this is to specifically burn my Pokemon. That's fine. I'm actually not worried about burn. Not too much, at least. I'm going to go ahead and do one more growth, and then we're going to start Petal Dancing. Sludge Bomb, man, that would hurt a lot more if it wasn't the fact that Venusaur is also Poison type. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Normally, I would Petal Dance. The only problem is I won't be able to stop Petal Dancing. So we're going to go ahead and pop a full restore right now and get Venusaur back to tip-top shape. I don't want to be stuck in a Petal Dance and watch Venusaur own itself. That's fine. Okay. Let's go. Will-o-the-Wisp is going to re-burn me. That may have long-reaching consequences. Let's find out. Okay, it's going to take 2 turns to take out Gengar with Petal Dance. Gengar is probably going to use the same thing it did use. Probably going to be another Shadow Ball. Sludge Bomb, okay. I'm not really sure why it's using Sludge Bomb specifically. Gengar has now fainted. Okay, that is actually what I did want to see. I wanted to see Venusaur get confused. Because that means I'm going to have the opportunity to do something on the next Pokemon. Who is coming out? Golbat. Now we're going to keep battling. So this is not the ideal choice. The reason we're still battling here is that Pikachu is the one that we really want to be out right now, but Pikachu is fairly badly hurt, so we can't do that. So I'm keeping Venusaur out because Venusaur is growthed up and ready to rock. How badly is this going to hurt? Not good. That was a crit, too. Okay. Back to pedal dancing. Ooh, it beats me on the speed. Please don't crit. Okay, if it crits the next hit, it is going to take Venusaur out, and that's going to be really spectacularly bad. This is going to be bad no matter what, actually. Okay. I'm not doing as much damage as I really wanted to. That was close to a crit. Do I get a chance to heal? Or... Yes, okay. So we're going to go ahead and pop back into the bag. And out comes a max potion for Venusaur. Which, honestly, would piss me off. I'm actually functioning like a gym leader right now. See, there's the quick attack. So I'm actually treating this like a gym leader. And what I mean by that is that gym leaders always heal really low. I would rather heal. Come on, Venusaur. Yeah! But what's interesting is if I was in her shoes, knowing that I was going to heal... Is she going to heal? Nope. Knowing that I was going to heal, I would have just air slashed because that would have gotten more damage on there. She might have actually just beaten Venusaur. Damn. She might have just beaten Venusaur just now if she had chosen to air slash, as opposed to quick attacking just now. So I think we're gonna see an air slash here, given how much health I had left. So yeah, Golbat's having some fun with me right now. That is fine. It hasn't actually landed as many critical hits off of air slash as I would have expected. Didn't get a lot of health back from that. Okay, so what's going to be next? I can't remember her Pokemon list. We got a Weezing on the way. Okay, that is not terrible, but definitely not what I want to see. This is what we're going to do. Pikachu, make it happen. Raise all of my stats another stage. Sludge Bomb. Okay. Didn't really get a chance to do too much with that Sludge Bomb, and then mostly because of the stat raising. Good. We're going to half health Weezing with that. And slowly raise our own health back up. I'm actually very glad he did not get the poison off of that. Okay, down goes Weezing. What is last on Agatha's list? Agatha's about to send out another Gengar. Okay. Well, now we're going to just pedal dance again, because there really is no other move that I can really do here. Ooh, good stuff. Yeah, Agatha carries 2 Gengar around. I've always been surprised by that. She's one of the only gym leaders I can think of in most games. There's only a handful of them that carry 2 of the exact same Pokemon. And Venusaur does what we need Venusaur to do. Blastoise hitting level 53. Omanite hitting level 35. And there goes Agatha. You're damn right I'm something special. Did you show me how to battle for real? Yep. Nothing else to say. Run along. Seriously, you look like Oak. It's kind of scary. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for me today. When I come back next time, we are finishing off the Elite Four. Gonna just heal up the Pokemon that took damage here. I'll see you soon.